Hello guys, my name is Ika. I'm from AB Engineering. I'm the owner and CEO of AB Engineering, an engineering company that we do a lot of stuff, including but not limited to reverse engineering. Today we're going to scan a vehicle which is the Toyota HiLux twin cab. It's a very versatile vehicle for different applications, both civilian and military, and we have a chance to scan it today while it's completely stripped. We're gonna see that in the next films that we have made for you guys. We're gonna scan it using our Artec Leo, the first edition. It's a completely standalone scanner that actually can work without anything attached to it, without cables, without computers, without anything that we don't need in the field. It's quite nice because it gives us the autonomy in the field, and we can do it even outside when the sun is out. Today the car is going to be about in the workshop that we're going to see, and this is the scanner that we're going to use. Okay, the next video you're going to see us working on the car itself, okay, on the dismantled car, and we're going to talk to you about the scanner itself. Thank you very much. So we're ready to scan it, and we're going to start scanning by pressing the button. Now what we see here is actually the color map changing from red, which is bad quality, to yellow to green. Okay, so this vehicle is not prepped in any way. There are no stickers in here, nothing. Okay, we're dealing with a Toyota HiLux diesel truck that we're actually scanning for different purposes, because we do a lot of things with these trucks. So this is my associate Dima. He's working at AB Engineering, and we're actually scanning the whole vehicle today. It's already stripped and ready for us. This is the vehicle that we have, which has not been stripped yet, but it will. Try to do a thorough scan, because we never know what we need from this scan again, and we don't know if we can get back to this vehicle because it's going to be stripped. We love this scanner because it's actually very portable. It doesn't have any cables when we scan with it, and it's actually fully fully standalone system that we can use everywhere without any preparations, which is super nice. The biggest thing that we don't like about the scanner is the weight of it, because it's quite heavy, and the operator is actually getting tired while operating it for a long period of time. But as you can see, there are no stickers. It's very important for us and for the line of work that we do. So when we have some glossy parts in the vehicle, we need to coat it with something. It's very rarely that we have this, and it happens only on glass surfaces and glossy black and whatnot. So what we actually use, we found this little guy right here. It's called AE Sub. Okay, it's a scanning spray, and they have a few varieties of this spray. This one is actually evaporating in about 32 minutes to 1 hour. So you actually spray it on a vehicle or whatever, and then it will evaporate in about half an hour to 4 hours, they say, but we've seen that at most that it takes about an hour. So we actually coated the car with this, not the whole car, of course, only the places that we need that are glossy. Okay, that we had some problems with them. So first of all, this spray is really good, and we recommend it. They also have different colors of the spray, like different cap colors. They mean different things. There are non-evaporative sprays, but we use this one because this is nice, because we don't have to clean the car afterwards. Okay, so we're about an hour into the scan, and the whole inside of the vehicle is already scanned, okay, in 1/6 of an HD resolution, which is way over what we need. So the inside of the vehicle is already scanned. Next step will be the outside pillars of the vehicle, okay, and next step will be the chassis of the vehicle, the rear chassis, because we don't have the bed here, and we actually use these cars for a very wide variety of uses, starting from rescue vehicles, so we have to make it a new bed on the or maybe we have to make it a new capsule on the back or whatever, and sometimes we use it for armoring purposes. And again, it's the same vehicle, different purposes. So we had a chance to scan it while it's stripped, so we took this chance, and we're going to scan whatever we can. Okay, also, if we have time today, I don't know, we're going to scan the outside of the vehicle, and it being very dirty is actually very good for us and for our purposes. So we're going to scan the outside of the vehicle too, because we have a project right now that we're making like different body parts and moldings and stuff like that for a vehicle for recreational purposes, and this is going to be on this vehicle too. So this is what we need to do sometimes. We're getting extreme here. We're doing yoga and scanning at the same time. Опусти к себе массаж.
Я постоянно забываю, куда поворачивать.
So we have two cars here. One of them is without the dashboard and the center console. So we managed to scan the whole body in white on the inside. So we can see all the little nooks and crannies, all the bolts and nuts and whatnot. And this one, we actually installed the console and the dashboard inside, so we can actually scan it with them inside, so we can actually get reference to the body in white where the things are. Okay, so we have the pedals here, and we have the handbrake and the gear lever and whatnot, and the dashboard is actually positioned in the vehicle as it should be. Okay, so next scan is going to be the actual dashboard and center console, and then we're going to merge this scan with that scan in terms of the positioning. Okay, and then we can actually give the engineers the option to turn off and turn on the dashboard and the center console, which is very important for certain things. Also, we have all the connections here, okay, and all the wiring harnesses and stuff that we need to attend to when we do whatever we do with this vehicle. Okay, this and the other vehicles that we have. So right now we have downloaded the data into the computer. It took us a while because it's huge. It's about 90 gigabytes of data. And you can see that this is the rear chassis of the vehicle. Okay. Now, right now I have a texture enabled, but it's just the raw scan that we have here. It's still before the global registration and all the steps that needed that we need to clean this model up, but we can see that the result is quite good already. We can go to X-ray and actually we can check it out, and X-ray gives us a good preview of what we have, of the real data that we have here. And you can see that the data is really good. Okay, this one was done with an HD reconstruction of 2 point something, I don't remember exactly, but not so huge, but it's good enough for what we need because we can see all the nuts and bolts and everything. So we have aligned two of the biggest scans of the vehicle. Um, Basically, we have most of the vehicle right now. This is the inside of the vehicle. This is with Global Fusion, but before making an STL. And this is the outside of the vehicle with the chassis. So we have two big scans. I can select all of them together and make a fusion, but that's not going to be practical for many reasons, because it's going to be too huge of an STL to get into any CAD program. So right now they're all in the same orientation and they're all aligned. Okay, so what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to make two fusions, one of this and one of this. And that's to make that will give me two STLs in the same orientation, in the same axis system, so I can actually put it in my CAD system. So what I'm gonna do later on is I'm still gonna cut the STLs to pieces. So I will have the, let's say, the A pillar with a firewall. I will have the B pillars, the C pillars, the roof, and the floor separated, so I can put them in a separate STL file in a CAD system, so I can actually hide and show the pieces separately. So the separation of the dashboard from the vehicle, from the scan, is over, and we can see that the dashboard right here, we're going to make it red so we can see it nice. Okay, so we have the dashboard positioned in the vehicle at the same place that it should be there. Okay, so right now we're going to export the mesh, all the three meshes. They're all in the same axis, and the only thing that is left to do is to actually position it correctly in the axis system. Like we have to find the center of the vehicle, the mirror plane, as we can say, because most of the things in the vehicle are actually mirrored, except for the things that they're not. Just a few things where you have the steering box and the pedals and everything, that's not a mirror. All the rest of the bodies, usually they have a mirror function, so they're all the same on the left and on the right side of the vehicle. So this is the part where we take the STL out of the Artec Studio ecosystem, and now we can actually use it in different CADs and different CAD systems and whatever we want to do with it.